I don't know what to say. I don't know if there's even a lot to say, but gotta move on. Gotta regroup ourselves and get better and start cleaning house because a lot of people need to fucking go. And I'm gonna tell you guys who needs to go on this team right here in this video. You guys can see here with this lineup, we have a very, very good offense. Literally, we have been deemed the #1 offense in the league. And I don't even feel like we was #1 in the league. We finally started turning things up at the end of the season. We had Dak and CeeDee Lamb doing great things. We had Brandon Cooks coming his own and literally do what he needed. Michael Gallup was a great third because you know he has literally the best hands, if not the best hands, is up there as one of the best hands in the league. And then Jalen Tolbert did he was all right. You know, Turpin, he was okay, you know, doing his kick returning and things of that nature. Tony Pollard, you know, he had 1,000 yards this year. He quietly had 1,000 yards this year. We can't take that away. He got 1,000 yards. He did what he needed to do. He caught the ball when he needed to in a receiving game, and things was all right. Now, this man right here, ASAP Berg. When I tell y'all, man, this man came alive to this thing. This man's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be a problem. I'm very, 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 very happy with how ASAP Ferg did his thing this year, man. Rightfully so, earned his nickname. And look how it is this year. Like with the roster, we thought Schoonmaker was going to be a star, like he was going to be our next guy, and then Ferg came in and started going crazy. ASAP Ferg, he knows what he's doing, bro. He's like that, bro. He is like that. And I can't wait for him to pop up into the conversation as one of the top 10 tight ends in the league when he actually comes into his own next year. Offensive line, man, there's a lot of things that I can say about this offensive line, bro, and it might be a whole thing. All pros, all on the line. Injuries definitely pegged us a little bit, and we wasn't one of the best lines, but we definitely was up there. It's a lot of penalties. We have to cut down on penalties. We're the most penalized team in the league every single year, and it is terrible. It's always terrible knowing that we have a throw that can go over to Cooks for a first down from 15 yards, and it's called back for holding, or it's called back for illegal man downfield or something stupid. Like it's getting bad. I don't know what we're gonna do about it, but at this point, we got to find somebody over here for, I don't know about Steele or BDIs, but we got to find somebody that's going to like take in that spot that kind of helps us out on the offensive line. Defensively, let's go straight to the defense and see what's wrong with this defense, man. Defensively, man, let's go ahead and start right here on the D-line. DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons literally came alive this year. Like it was at a point where Micah Parsons did not get a holding call for 3 months because they literally said hold him and make sure that he doesn't get to the quarterback. If they get a call, okay, we're gonna have to live with it. But this man, Micah, bro, I don't know what was up with him, bro. He literally single-handedly, if he was held, you knew he was getting a pass off and things of that nature. So it was okay. We just know how much of an impact he is. You know what I'm saying? DeMarcus Lawrence definitely came into his own this year too. He came with some fire. He was crazy. I didn't expect it to come from DeMarcus Lawrence like this, bro, but he came with some fire this year. All right. Now, this right here, this is a big problem. This is a very, very big problem. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and address this, and then you guys can go ahead and ridicule me, say it in the comments, everything that you guys will normally will say to a Cowboys fan, no matter if it's realistic or just a stereotypical Cowboys fan. But our defensive tackles is not who they said they were. We got Mozzie Smith supposed to be that big guy that's supposed to stop the run this year, but he ended up just being a bust. You know what I'm saying? Oza and Hankins, bro. Oza was decent. He wasn't the best. He was decent, but it wasn't consistent. You know what I'm saying? The run, we have nothing. We have nothing in the run. We literally have nothing in the run. Like Micah and Lawrence, they're both built to have pass rush. They are pass rushing guys. Anything about stopping the run, There's nobody here on this line. Dorrance Armstrong, Sam Williams, Neville Gallimore, Golston, Fehoko, Fowler. There's nobody on this D-line that screams run. Supposedly it's supposed to be Mozzie Smith, but Mozzie Smith is not him, bro. He's not him. He's not. Maybe he just needed more time. But even when we did give him time, he just was getting stuffed, bro. I don't even think he got a sack. I probably am wrong, but I mean, I think he did. I think he got one. I don't think he got any, but if he did, I think he got one. But Mozzie Smith was not the pick that we thought he was going to be. Now up here with the linebackers. What linebackers? That's the question. Marquise Bell used to be a safety for us. Damone Clark, Micah plays everywhere, so you kind of didn't see Clark that much, but when you seen Clark, he will make some tackles, he'll do some things. But we need linebackers like now. Vander Esch is nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? He's nowhere to be found. We have literally safeties, DBs converted to linebackers. Now, that's a great strategy if we're sitting here stopping the pass. If we get to the run, what are we going to stop with people that barely have any tackling and can't even catch a cold? What are we going to do? We can't do anything with this line. You know what I'm saying? Damone Clark, he's going to need to, I don't know. He's going to have to be that guy to, build around when it comes to, linebacker states next year. I'm not talking in the Madden standpoint. I'm literally talking in real life what we need to do to make 2024-25 our year. I hate hearing that, but boys, it's stressful. It's actually very, very stressful. We get to the safeties up here. Curse is leaving. Donovan Wilson, I don't know if he has one more year left. Malik Hooker surprised me. Hooker has been doing his thing. Stephon Gilmore, I know this is probably his last year. And then when time is when it comes back, let me see. Generate that best lineup. Oh no, never mind, because I was a previous injury on my fault. But Stephon Gilmore is going to be gone this year. We get we get Trayvon Diggs back. Trayvon Diggs on that side, Bland on the other side, we're fine. We'll be so fine. Stephon Gilmore, I thought he would have at least more picks this year, things of that nature. He did play some great defense this year, but I don't know, man. It's just when it gets to the running aspect, when we go up against actual runners, that's why we lost to the Cardinals. That's why we lost to some of our losses that we had this year was strictly because of either they was a better team than us or they was running the ball. Every loss we had is because they ran the ball or we imploded, or they was a better team. Simple. It's very, very simple. And the people that's going to be gone, it's do we keep any of these people that is here, or do we spend the money somewhere else into free agency? Something that Jerry Jones does not like to do is look at free agency and try to get somebody that kind of will help us. Now, the one move that he did do this year, I wouldn't say but the one move that we did do in free agency was actually get Stephon Gilmore. That was a huge move, and I'm glad that we did it because that helped us out with the cornerback spot, and it proved to be great in the long run because Trayvon Diggs went down. Everybody thought the season was over for us when Trayvon went down, but then Deron Bland came out of nowhere. Now he's an all-pro. Beautiful. But now if we go ahead and look at people who is leaving this year, we got, let's see who's gone. Oh yeah, Wheat was literally he just picked him up. Tyrone Smith is gone this year. At this point, we're going to need to find somebody with Tyrone Smith, bro. We gotta find somebody for him. At this point, bro. I love our offense. I loved our guys like Tyrone Smith, Zach Martin, Tyler Smith. But if they gone, bro, we might need to start rebuilding for the future. We're low-key an old team. We're starting to get to be an old team. Our youngest guys like Tyler Smith, Mozzie Smith, Deuce Vaughn, which we haven't seen a lot of this year of all of Deuce Vaughn. We might need to see more of Deuce Vaughn. All the hype that we had on Vaughn, we literally didn't see anything afterwards with Tony Pollard, and it was more Rico Dowell. Maybe give that Deuce Vaughn a nice little boost in off season, see if he can come back and be a whole new person. But at this point, I don't know what we're going to do with the running back position. We go over here to 23 years old, Jalen Brooks. We got Overshown, Israel Mugakru. Really don't have a lot. Trey Lance. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last year of Trey Lance's contract. We might need to get a quarterback or build Trey Lance up and redo his contract. Damone Clark. We going over here now. We got Deron Bland, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, Hendershot, Sam Williams, Tolbert. Like, we're kind of a decent team in age, but we could get a little bit younger. We could get just a tiny bit. We could get a little bit younger. You know what I'm saying? But back to here. Curse is leaving. Fowler's leaving. Rico Dowell isn't even going to be staying that long either. Tony Pollard is going to be leaving. That's probably one of our biggest questions in the offseason. Are we going to re-sign Tony Pollard, or are we going to go ahead and let him walk? At this point, I'm not going to lie to you. I think we should let him walk. Personally, I think we should let him walk. Tony Pollard is a great running back, but I wouldn't see him as a starter for our team next year. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard, he was a great backup with Zeke, and they had merged with him. Like, they knew soon as Zeke wasn't doing anything, oh, let's put Pollard in. They didn't game plan for Pollard. Pollard was out there cooking them. But we definitely did miss Zeke this year. If we had Zeke and Pollard this year, definitely would have thought things would have been different. But I don't know. We kind of need that elusive back, power back tandem, and we kind of didn't get that with the Rico Dowell and Tony Pollard type thing, bro. We might need to move on from Pollard, get a little bit younger, and let Pollard go over to another team that needs a running back. Like, look, Tony Pollard in Tennessee might go stupid. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Tony Pollard in Tennessee might go stupid. Go ahead and put him back to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? He might go stupid over there. But who else is on a that we could look out for? Gilmore. Gilmore's another person that I'm not gonna lie to you, might have to go. We could definitely either get a pick, we could trade him, or we might just let him walk and just let the cap go, because he's definitely taking up some cap. Anybody else? I already said Tyron Smith. They might need to let him walk. Hankins, need to let him walk. Fowler, need to let him walk. Who else? Jordan Lewis, who surprisingly was doing some things in the slot. It's very surprisingly in my book, but in my case, let him walk too. Dorrance Armstrong, I'm not gonna lie, I say to back up Parsons, or to actually be that right end, we might need to keep him. I wouldn't mind keeping Dorrance Armstrong this year. Jaron Curse, we could let him walk. I'm pretty sure we can find somebody else. Gallimore can let him walk. BDS off his rookie contract, might need to let him walk. You know what I'm saying? Start rebuilding that offensive line. Noah, who came over from the Dolphins, you know what I'm saying, could let him walk, or could re-sign him to be the replacement for Jordan Lewis, you know. But yeah, really, we keeping majority of the team. But the people that can go can go. Let's save up some cap and actually start signing some other people that could get us some, you know, some actual help on this D-line. This D-line needs help. The linebackers, we need help. This offensive line, we need help. Quarterback, Dak was definitely an MVP caliber. He had an MVP caliber season. Do I agree that Dak should have won it over Lamar this year? No, I really don't. Lamar, hands down, should be MVP. Do I believe that it was Dak's fault this season? I feel like it's a team game. I don't feel like it was Dak's fault, but I don't mind moving on from him either. I love Dak. It took me a while to love Dak after he replaced Romo, because you guys know Romo is my favorite quarterback of all time. But as soon as he started coming to his own, started playing his game, doing whatever, he was balling. He definitely balled this year. We're literally a pass first team, run to try and keep momentum, but we're a pass first team. Yeah, I don't know. give Trey Lance some shine. Give Trey Lance some shine. This is his last year. He could do something. He's young. He could make something happen. I think it might be time to let Prescott walk, or show him to a different team that, like, you know, that might actually could use him. Trey Lance, he literally got drafted to the 49ers. Didn't prove that he knew what he was doing. And then he sat here and came over to us. And at this point, I would love to see this a lot more going into next year. Either give Trey Lance a chance, or literally go into the draft and draft somebody who might be ready to take over his team, like change something up. But we definitely gotta change up the coaching staff. Now, do not get me wrong, the only person that I know that could definitely stay and do his thing is that DB coach. Our DB coach, bro, so good, bro. So good. But we gotta, like I said, we gotta tone down on the penalties. Tone down on penalties and not hold so much, you know what I'm saying? Stay blanketed, but don't hold so much. Still do your thing, but don't get caught kind of type thing, you know what I'm saying? But there's many different things that we definitely need to get right when it comes to this team. And I feel like the number one thing that we got to get right is the defensive line. When it comes to D tackles, we need to get linebackers straight. We need to get our safety straight, because I'm not gonna lie to you, when Trayvon Diggs comes back next season with Deron Bland, I don't know who's gonna be up here to do it. Malik Hooker can't do it by himself. Curse and Wilson, I don't know what we're gonna do with them. The whole linebackers is gonna be gone. These guys should not come back. I mean, if they are going to be on the team, cool, but we got to learn how to stop the run. We can't be a pass-heavy defense when we know there's teams that run the ball. We got to be diverse with it. Huge question with what we do here at quarterback. Need to get this offensive line straight, because BDS is leaving. Tyler Smith is leaving. We need to start building people around Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith is a dog. I'm not going to lie to y'all. He's a dog. Ferguson, he's a dog. He's number one. He's our number one tight end. There should be no doubt about it. CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Michael Gallup, Jalen Tolbert, Turpin, Brooks. We built up Brooks to be that guy. Hey, look, sky's the limit. I'm not gonna lie to you. The offense, I don't seem like the offense is that much of a problem. It's more like we can't do, like, the one reason why we lost that game versus the Packers, because yeah, it took some time to like get used to the defense. We couldn't beat zone match. They came out with a zone match. Just came out in the zone look and just went straight to man. It literally messed us up. And what they try to do is throw it to CD, pick six. You know what I'm saying? Kept trying to throw. They try to blanket him. A cornerback underneath, safety over top of him, double team. They game plan for us perfectly. Because like I said, we are a predictable team. But we need to make some changes. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a lot. But in my perfect ideal world, we need D tackles. We need linebackers. We need more safeties. We probably need a slot corner. If we're not gonna re-sign Noah, we're gonna need a literal not safety, a slot corner that's going to do some work. We got to figure out what we're going to do with Prescott. I heard they're trying to make him the highest paying quarterback in league history, so they're trying to keep Dak. Would I be upset either way? Not really. Dak literally balled this year, basically earning a contract at that magnitude, even at this point. But is it all Dak's fault? No. I said it still goes within the mental of the coaching staff and things we do. But we can't keep forcing it to CD. We can't keep trying to make things happen passing the ball. We got to find a running identity on both offense and defense. Tony Pollard. Man. I don't think we should bring him back. I think we need to actually start rebuilding this team. We could be like how the Packers are, how the Texans are, and rebuild this team and still have success with some rookies, bro. That's just me, bro. I feel like there's a lot of things that we can fix. There's a lot of things in the draft that we can get. Now, I don't even know what type of picks we have. I don't know if we have very, very good picks. So we don't even got picks. We don't got picks. That's actually bad. Yeah, we need to make some moves. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the Cowboys, man. Whether it's good or bad, I'm gonna get him either way. Let me know if you guys let me know what you guys think about Tyron Smith, Stephon Gilmore, Neville Gallimore, Tony Pollard, all leaving. Everybody else that's leaving on 1 year. Who you guys want to bring back? Dorrance Armstrong. Who you guys want to bring back? Who should actually walk? Who we should get in the draft specifically? Let's spark a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you guys sub to the channel because we're gonna bring more content like this. And I vow this year I will bring a lot more Dallas Cowboys content to the channel, IRL and in game. And basically, it's a home of Dallas everything. So I gotta start representing a lot more. But other than that, it's been your boy Underdog Fly. Peace out.